I'm going on a luxury cruise today and it was only 99 quid. It's a posh one as well, you know. It's not one of these booze cruises. It's on Cunard's new ship, Queen Anne. So I meet a lot of people who will say, I don't know about a cruise. I don't know if it's for me. I'm not sure if I'd like it. And I always say, don't knock it until you've tried it, because if you can book yourself a 99 quid cruise, right, you get 2 nights, all of your food, all your entertainment. If you hate it, so what? At least you tried it. It's cheaper than one night and a bloody Premier Inn, isn't it? Or if you're still not sure that you want to invest your weekend into trying a cruise, then just come with me now. Just watch this video. I'm going to get on board the Cunard Queen Anne. I'm here in Hamburg. Gorge, and we're sailing to Southampton. Flew in yesterday, flight was like 30 quid or something, and yeah, off we go. Let's give it a go. Come with me and I'll show you a £99 cruise. Here she is, a lovely ship. So I've just arrived here by train and then a little boat, which is lovely. I do love to get public transport when it's just me. And now we're at the ship, about to get on board. I'm on board! Finally! So the check-in queue was a long one. It took about an hour and a half at least. But then when it got going, it was fine. And I've come on the ship, nipped quickly to the muster station, and this is my room. I love it. It's so nice. I'm going to show you properly around the room. But first of all, I'm going to go to the buffet because I'm hungry. So yeah, quick buffet stop. Might explore the ship a little bit and then I'll come show you this room. Somehow it's evening already. I did mean to go and walk around the ship and show you around, but I went to the buffet, had a massive salad, that was lovely, and then I bumped into some friends and we just ended up drinking cocktails in the sunshine and then sitting in a hot tub talking about cruises for ages. I mean, it was really fun. But yeah, now it's the evening and I have put on my evening clothes. Let me show you because I'm not sure about this. So here is what I have opted for. I just feel mega creased. I am really creased. I don't know if you can see, but there's nothing I could do about it. Well, I mean, I could go on iron. I'm not going to. I'm not really an irony kind of person. If I was on any other ship, I wouldn't care. I'd be creased, like, you know, my clothes have been in a suitcase. But then I'm thinking, well, it's Cunard. Do I need to not be creased? It is very posh. But it is what it is. I'm creased. So anyway, I'm going to show you my cabin because it is really lovely. This is the cheapest cabin on the ship. It's an inside cabin, which means obviously no balcony, no windows, but that's all right. Isn't it nice? Big telly there. Love the artwork on the wall and a great big bed just for me. And then over this side, we have this mirror area, which is just lovely. And over here, we've got all kinds of paraphernalia. So there's this, which tells me what time my dinner is. So that's nice and late, 8:15. That's good. That gives me time. There's this. So if you wanted to get fresh flowers in your room, you can. I mean, I'm not going to, but you can. Daily program tells us everything that's on. What else have we got? Oh, a ship guide. So this is super handy. This shows us all of the places on the ship so we don't get lost, because I will definitely get lost. I've only been on deck 9 so far, which is the pool and the buffet, but deck 9 was fantastic. We've got postcards. I love when you get postcards of the ship. I'm not going to send them to anyone. I'm going to frame them and put them on my wall. What else have we got? Bits of paper, pen, obviously. Cunard pen. You are definitely coming home with me. And the notepad. Right, let me show you the rest of the cabin because it is actually pretty spacious. Look, it's got all this here. So over here, free wine. Look at this. Everybody gets a bottle of complimentary sparkling wine. Love that. I'm going to drink that. I need to get that in the fridge. And then we've got kettle, biscuits and stuff. brought my own non-cow milk. Got that water, which you do have to pay for. Which is it, $4 for a bottle? I don't think I will. Mini bar. Here's the prices. The mini bar is not as shocking as I thought it might be. That's not too bad. I'll show you in here. I have the mini bar. It does look very tempting with the little half bottles of wine in there. And then over here, all of these are wardrobes. So there's like so much storage. I'm not going to show you them all, but yeah, there's absolutely loads. And then in here we have the bathroom, which is lovely. It's pretty small, but you know, it does the trick. Lovely shower, ignore my swimming costume. Let me show you the toiletries though. Look. Shampoo, conditioner, bath and shower gel, and then over here, liquid soap, hand and body lotion, which I've had some of after my hot tub, but that was lovely. So yeah, that is the bathroom. So there you go, this is my posh cabin, which works out at around $1/4 of the price of a Premier Inn in London. And then obviously you get all of your meals included, all of your entertainment. I'm gonna go watch a comedian tonight, so that'll be nice. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. So yeah, let's see what happens tonight. Do you want to hear about my first night on the ship? It wasn't amazing. Not the best night I've ever had. So I went for a little wander around the ship. That's all very nice. Saw the sail away, blah, blah, lovely. Then I thought, right, I'll go for dinner. In the main dining room, 8:15 is my dining time. And normally, when you're on a cruise by yourself, they will sit you at a table full of other solo travellers. And I love that. You get to know people, have a nice chat. So I thought, great, that's what'll happen. Got to the main dining room. Here's your table for 8. Excellent. Got there's only me. I thought, well, everyone will arrive soon. Everyone, you know, has to be there at 8:15. Nobody came. It was literally just me at a table for 8 for 1. It was a little bit embarrassing, to be honest. So the waiter's like, oh, do you want to wait for your friends? And I was like, no, they're not my friends. Like, I'm by myself. Like, I'm a solo traveller. And he's like, oh, do you want to wait for them? It's like, well, I mean, I've waited like 20 minutes. And I thought he might say, shall I move you to a smaller table? Or do you want me to see if there's another solo traveller table with a space? But he was just like, right, do you want to order then? So I didn't want to make a fuss. So yeah, I ordered some food. I did feel a bit awkward at this like massive table with like just me on it and Billy no mates. Anyway, so I was really, really hungry because by then it was like 9:15. Ordered the food. My starter came. It was like a few little cold vegetables, but I was really hungry, so I ate that. And then I was thinking, oh, I hope the main doesn't take too long. Like, it's a little bit boring, isn't it, when you're just by yourself? But then the main came, and it was all right, but it was the smallest main course I think I've ever seen. It was a nut roast. It was nice. It was tasty, and it came with half a roast potato, a teaspoon of mashed potato. I am not exaggerating. That's how much there was, and then half a plate of cabbage. You know, like when it's like Slimming World or Weight Watchers or whatever, and they say you have to have half your plate of, I don't know, cabbage. Yeah, that's what it was, so I was still really hungry. But then the thing is, on this ship, you can't get any other food then until 11, because the buffet shuts between 9 and 11. There's no food between 9 and 11, which is kind of the time that you want to eat if you're hungry. So yeah, so I had to wait till 11, and then just went and like scoffed loads of chips, so I'm fine now. What else did I do? I went to the theatre, saw the comedian. It was all right. Yeah, as far as comedians go, I sat too close to the front, so yeah, I shouldn't have done that. So he picked on me. He was like, "What do you do for a job?" I was like, "Content creator," and he was like, "And do you have a job?" No, that's my job. The whole theatre full of people. It wasn't actually full of theatre. There was only about a quarter of the people in there, so I don't know where everyone was. But tomorrow in the theatre, it is the same comedian again. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'll sit a little bit further back tomorrow if I go. But yeah, that's tonight. I'm gonna go to bed. However, I had this on the door, breakfast in bed. Now, I never normally get breakfast in bed because it's just like pastries and stuff, and I'm not really a pastry person. However, this breakfast in bed has got all kinds of things on it. It's got hot breakfast, it's got vegetarian sausages, you can get coffee even though there's a kettle and coffee like right there. Might as well. Soya milk, everything. Dairy-free spread, love it. So I think I'm gonna fill this in, hang it on the door, and I will see you very soon. I'll let you know what comes. One more thing, while I'm filling this in, you can get on here caviar in your breakfast in bed. $60. I mean, I'm not, but you can. You can also get a glass of champagne for $17.50. Tempting. Morning! My breakfast in bed has just arrived. Look at this. So in here, that feels warm. That feels like toast. And then... amazing. I can't believe it. And then what's under there? Oh, melon under there. Coffee. They even got the ketchup. I'm so excited for this. I am so happy right now. This breakfast in bed, by the way, is included in the cruise fare. I don't have to pay anything extra for this. The thing I love most about cruising by myself is that I can just do whatever I want to do. So I've just had such a lazy morning lying in bed eating breakfast. Now I'm going to go to the gym and then, don't know, see what happens. First of all, I've got to find the gym because I haven't actually been there yet. Could be down here. Yes. Deck 1, straight down the stairs. Off we go. Gym done, that was nice. I'm just going for a little walk by the lifeboats. Outfit check. So you can wear whatever you want in the daytime on Cunard, but people are quite posh, so I'm semi-posh. Let's go and have a wander. My cabin's on deck 5, which is actually a really good deck on this ship because you never have to walk more than 4 flights of stairs to get anywhere, so never really need to take the lift. Just woke up from a little snooze, but do you know what? It's my holiday and I will sleep if I want to. So I've just thrown on this outfit, same pants but just some different shoes on top, and I'm just gonna go and meet some friends in the Commodore Club for a drink. So this afternoon was super chilled. Loved it. Just relaxing in the sun, had 2 lunches, had a cheeky nap, and then met some friends. Lovely to spend the time with the cruise boys. Definitely look them up on YouTube if you like cruise stuff. They're so much fun. And then Went to the buffet for dinner because I wasn't going to go to the main dining room again. The buffet it's a really small buffet. The only really vegan choice was some vegetable pasta. Yeah, 0 protein. Had a little free from chocolate tart thing. I had a few bites of it. Yeah, not good, but don't worry, I've ordered room service. Conclusion, is Cunard for me? No, unfortunately. I love the lunches, but for dinner, yeah, for a week, I think personally I would struggle. If you're the meat and 2 veg kind of person, absolutely, you'll love it. This ship, beautiful, she's stunning. A lot of people don't like Queen Anne because they think that she's too modern. They say that she's a bit like P&O. Well, I love P&O cruises, so I can't complain there. The ship is lovely, really, really nice. But the main takeaway is just having a little short cruise, a little cheapy getaway. It's lovely. It's so worth it. Especially, you know, if you're the kind of person that's go, go, go all the time and you just want to chill out for a couple of days, just relax, no pressure to do anything. Absolutely perfect for that. And I have loved it. And would I do it again? Yes, 100%. Possibly not for a week, but for a weekend. Oh, I was so looking forward to my room service and I'm so disappointed. So these are my chips, which are just like, they're rock hard. They're like, you can't even, they're rubbish chips. They're just like greasy and hard. And then look what else I got. So this was the only vegan thing on the menu. What is it? I think it's cabbage again. I think it's just a cabbage. So that's my room service. I think on this ship, the food in the morning, the breakfast starts off 10 out of 10, lunch 10 out of 10, and then after 6 p.m, I just can't eat anything. Everything is hit and miss. But anyway, I can't complain. It was 99 quid.